All right, well, I'm headed to Taco House, which is an iconic Mexican restaurant here in the Okoboji region. I don't know if I'm gonna have enough material to really make this a video that stands out on its own, but maybe I'll add this to another video, put it in, sprinkle it in somewhere, we'll see. But I'm headed to Taco House to see what it looks like during quarantine and grab some tacos. Let's go. This is Taco House. It's been here since 1966. This is an excellent taco place, Mexican restaurant here in Okoboji. In fact, it's my favorite taco place in the United States. It's definitely in my top 10. So I'm just gonna I called ahead right now to just pick it up. I don't have to wait. Usually there's a long wait. This is a very popular place in the summertime, so let's go grab some tacos and go find a place to eat them at. You can see they still have some of the quarantining 6 feet spaces. There's a quick glimpse of the interior here. The outdoor patio is actually open right now too, which is great. All right, well, I've got my food right here. So what I'm gonna do is drive somewhere to eat it at. I'm gonna try to find a state park somewhere. The outdoor patio is open right now, but it's full. People are gonna be dining out there. People sit there to wait for their food. So I'm not gonna mess with that. I'm just gonna find a park. There's some state parks around here, and maybe find a place to sit and eat these tacos and maybe do some hiking along the way. Well, here we are at Gull Point State Park. It's a state park here along West Lake Okoboji. Gotta love the gates here. It's kind of like Jurassic Park. All right, well, I'm set up here at Gull Point State Park. I've got my taco house right here. And let's dig in. The one thing that I don't see is a fork or a spork or a spoon or anything of that kind. I got some rice and beans. Unfortunately, I'm gonna have to put that off because I don't have anything to eat that with. But I got 4 hard shell tacos. These are some of the best tacos I have ever had anywhere in the United States. And they also have a signature hot sauce that is fantastic. I don't know how they make it. It's like a top secret recipe with the restaurant. But let's dig in. This restaurant, Taco House, has been here in the Okoboji region since 1966. It's one of the oldest operating businesses here in this community. And they are closed in the fall and winter, so they're only a spring and summer operating restaurant. So I remember growing up here as a kid, in the wintertime, you always craved it. So when they opened up in April, you know, everybody flocked to Taco House. There's always a line out the door. It's always something to look forward to growing up here every year is when Taco House opens up. And when Taco House opened, it's kind of like the sign that spring is here and that summer is on the way. Well, let's get some hot sauce on this taco. Look at that right there. All right, well, bon appetit. Just like I remember. I'm chewing like an animal. I usually visit Okoboji at least once a year, sometimes twice. I try to get out here in the summertime so I can get my taco house fix on. Like I said, top 10 best tacos in the United States. Taco House here in Okoboji, Iowa. One of the reasons Taco House is so delicious is they use all fresh ingredients. In fact, the ground beef that they have in the tacos is sent to them every morning from Sunshine Foods, which is a local grocery store in Milford, Iowa. It's all fresh. It tastes incredible. Put a little more hot sauce on this. They didn't give me napkins either. This is gonna be a problem. I think I have some in my car. I'll go grab those. I'm not supposed to like lick my fingers during the COVID-19 pandemic, right? The other nice thing is it's been a very cool spring, so there's no mosquitoes out right now. It's a perfect time to be out in the park, because when the mosquitoes come out, it's miserable here in a lot of these state parks, especially on the lake shore. But right now, it's perfect outside. There's hardly any bugs. I can eat in peace. All right, the tacos were delicious. So now I need to walk off all of that extra weight and protein from the tacos. So let's explore this state park here. This is Gull Point State Park. I am walking on the dock here on West Lake Okoboji. Got some waves coming in. Look how clear the water is. Again, this is a naturally clear lake. So just sitting on the dock by the lake. Very quiet. Again, usually this Memorial Day weekend is packed with boaters, packed with tourists, packed with people. But this year, most likely due to the COVID pandemic, it's a lot quieter than usual. You can see across the lakeshore there is the Queen 2 in Arnold's Park Amusement Park, right next to the water tower. All right, let's continue onward off the dock. Oh. Watch I fall in. Bye-bye camera. I don't think I could salvage any of this if I fell in. Wouldn't be the first time I fell off a dock. Let's see what else is around here at this park. But look at this, they even have a swing with a nice romantic view of the lake. You can take a look onto West Lake Okoboji. Right above the swing it says, "Rise to life's challenges and enjoy the beauty of nature." I couldn't agree more. You can just sit here on this swing. Actually, it doesn't rock that much. A little bit. But the view is spectacular. Couldn't agree more with that sign. Take in the beauty of nature. Well, there's a beach over here too, so let's go walk on the beach. Still pretty cool out. I did pack my swim trunks, but it's still like 62, 63 degrees out today. If we got some 70-degree weather, then I'd be totally down for jumping into the lake, but it's still pretty cold. There's a sign. No lifeguard provided, swim at your own risk. A bunch of buoys washed up onto the shore. And actually the lake is really high right now. This is crazy. We have had a lot of rain. Normally the beach extends way out to here. You can see there's not much beach right now. It's basically all lake. Somebody provided a little land bridge out of a 2x4 or two 2x4s. It worked. All right, well, I don't know if I'm gonna wander that much up the beach. Most of it is underwater right now. But here's West Lake Okoboji, one of the largest natural lakes in the entire state of Iowa. Oh, look at that. Is that a beaver or a muskrat? Right there. There's something swimming. I can't tell if that's a beaver or a muskrat. I lost it. It just went underwater. I lost him again. Oh, there he is. There's like a beaver or a muskrat. I think that's a beaver. I'm pretty sure that's a flat tail. Ah, he just went under again. I'm pretty sure that's a beaver. This is as far as I can zoom in. He just went under again. I'm 100% sure that's a beaver. It looks like he's doing some diving right now for fish. There he is again. That looks like a flat tail to me. He's out doing a little swimming, doing a little hunting, diving for fish here in the lake. This is awesome. I've never seen a beaver here on West Lake Okoboji before. This is awesome. Never seen this before. You can see this wetland over here too. It's a lot higher than normal. I still haven't seen any turtles or frogs so far on this trip. Again, it's been a very cool spring. A little unusual. Usually it's a lot warmer this time of year. I think I see another beaver dam way over there as well. I can see multiple beaver dams. There's one right there. That one looks like one too. And there's also a couple over there. So a beaver population here in this wetland. Oh, and there's one right there too. But in this wetland here in Gull Point State Park, I'm wondering if that is a big snapping turtle straight ahead, right next to that, right to the left of that tree here in the center of the screen. That looks like a massive turtle shell. I'm gonna see if I can't get a closer look to that. There might be a way around the trail here. Also got to be very wary about ticks. You do not want Lyme disease. It's not fun. I've never had that, obviously, but when you get it, I think you get it for life. But being in a park like this, even this time of year, you got to be aware of ticks. I hate ticks. All right, well, there is a little trail right here just next to that wetland I was looking at. So let's venture in. Let's see where this goes. Whew. Okay, there's a little bit of mosquitoes out now that I'm in the woods. but it's not terrible. I say that now, then I'll get back to my car later and have bites all over my body. I've got my gimbal on right now too. I haven't really used this a whole lot, so I'm still kind of learning how to better use this thing, some of the techniques to it. So bear with me if some of these shots aren't quite on focus all the time. I'm also wearing shorts, so I don't want to stray too much off the path. Last thing I want is poison ivy during my Memorial Day weekend vacation. So this is beautiful. Look at this trail. Grackle, not a whole lot of wildlife, and I guess, you know what, it looks like this just goes to a campground, so nothing exciting here at all. Boo, that sucks. I was hoping it would take me around the wetland so we could maybe see some massive snapping turtles, but it looks like it's just to the campground, which I do not want to go there. All right, well, let's find another trail. That sucks. Last thing I want to do is walk around a RV-filled campground. Wanted to try to keep it in nature around this wetland. Okay, well, let's see if there's another trail that goes around. There has to be something. It looks like there is a slightly smaller trail going this way towards that wetland, so you know what? I don't know plants that well, but let's try it and start walking into it. I really hope none of this is poison ivy. I've never had poison ivy. I don't ever want to get it. Has anybody watching this ever had poison ivy? What were your symptoms? Hopefully I don't find out, but let's keep walking and see where this goes. Looks like a dead end. Yeah, this is a dead end. All right, well, I went a little off-road and I trekked through all these plants anyway, so we'll see what happens. But look at this. It's a big pond over here. We'll find something. Oh, just ducks. There's a few more beaver dams out here. Oh, there's a frog. Just a little guy. No turtles though. I'm really surprised by that. Oh, there's somebody walking way up there. There might be a better trail than the one that I didn't even really walk on a trail. I just went off into the woods. But there might be a better trail or path on the other side of this pond. Honestly though, who needs trails? I don't. Who needs trails when you can just trek through the middle of this wetland, this marsh anyway, right? This is beautiful though, I love this. Yeah, usually there's turtles, you would expect to see turtles, you know, up on this log or this fallen tree, just relaxing, but there's no sunlight today. It's still probably too cool for them to come out. Yeah, very quiet. I was expecting more wildlife. Well, I think I found another trail here. So let's continue to explore. here at Gull Point State Park. Actually, maybe it did cut back all the way over there, and I just didn't see it. It decided to walk into the deep woods anyway. Well, I don't know if I would call this deep woods, but into this wetland area. I'm kind of keeping my eye out for spiders and things too, because you would think that a lot of these, some of these areas with like decayed tree stumps would be primed for that. Not like I want to see one necessarily. I do have slight arachnophobia when things are bigger than a quarter. But all right, let's keep walking. This is fun. I haven't done any off the trail hiking at all really this year for 2020. But with the COVID outbreak and many things being closed in cities and towns, maybe it makes more sense to do more outdoors things. Outdoorsy things. Oh, perfect. This is where I wanted to go to see if that was a snapping turtle I was looking at earlier. All right, I'm gonna be quiet. This is exactly where I wanted to go. I'm gonna turn you around. Look at this tree. Look at this tree. It's like straight out of a Halloween movie. There's those beaver dams. Oh wow, we are really close. This is awesome. And I must have been seeing things earlier because I don't see any massive turtle or anything that really resembles a turtle shell. I thought I was looking at something across the way earlier. I don't see that now. Maybe it was just my eyes playing tricks on me. All right, I'm gonna try to go up the hill here and see if I can get a better look around the corner. Well, I don't see anything over here, but I'm wondering now if it was this trash that I was thinking was a turtle shell from across the pond. I'm pretty sure that's what I was looking at. Darn it. So I think with that, I'm gonna head back to the parking lot and call this a day. If something catches my eye on the way though, I will turn the camera back on. I gotta walk back through this. Check it out, a blue jay. Hey buddy. He's just hiding in the bushes. All right, out of there, out of the marsh. If my memory serves me right, there's a trail over here with an abandoned cabin along it. I used to hike here when I was a kid, and as a teenager, we used to do field trips out here for school. So let's go see if we can find this up here in the trail. And if memory serves me right, I think this is the beginning of this trail. I can see some stone steps right here. Yeah, pretty sure this is it. Let's see if we can find this abandoned cabin or get forced to turn back because of poison ivy and if there are any mosquitoes. All right, let's go. And there it is, I see it. The abandoned cabin, it's still here. Right there. All right, I just have to figure out how to get there because this is my path. This is what I'm dealing with here. Look at this. Look how overgrown this path is. I wonder if I can just, let's just do this. All right, the things I do for YouTube. All right, hopefully you're not poison ivy and there's no deer ticks. what it takes to go to the abandoned cabin of Gull Point State Park. And if a guy in a hockey mask comes running out of this thing, it's been fun, guys. It's been fun. You'll just know, if this is ever uploaded by that person in the hockey mask, that I went down swinging, that I died loving what I do. Oh wow, look at this. Check this out, it's an abandoned cabin. I've probably said that like 5 times at least. But man, I used to see this as a kid walking by here. We used to explore this thing. God, I haven't been over here for like 20 years. All right, let's check this out. Let's take a look. Not much has changed. I'm actually getting a closer look now. I think it's a bathroom. I think it's an old, dilapidated bathroom. Oh my God. Do I want to go in here? People are risking their lives for COVID-19, and here I am in an abandoned bathroom where there's probably worse diseases than that. I always thought this was an abandoned cabin, but I guess it's an abandoned restroom here in the middle of the woods. Do I even dare to look down this? Oh, let's do it. What's down here? Oh, part of the wetland and a Gatorade bottle. Makes you wonder if people at the campground next door still use this thing. Oh my gosh. Well, not what I was expecting. I always remembered this as an abandoned, like actually a cabin that somebody used to live in, but instead it's just an abandoned restroom facility that looks like a cabin, probably for the people camping next door. Ugh. It doesn't smell bad in here though, so at least I know that people aren't using it. And here's like a linen closet or something. I don't know what this is. I do like this Christmas tree little cutout on the door. Oh my gosh, okay. Well, there you have it. That is the abandoned restroom cabin of Gull Point State Park. Wonderful. Probably hasn't been used in a long time, but I'm sure drunken people from the trailer park or the camping ground next door have wandered over here and used the facilities. Whew. Okay, and there's the back side of the abandoned restroom cabin. Look at that. Pretty gross. And there's not much out here except for this wetland. Thank God this is Iowa and not Florida. I don't have to worry about alligators. All right, well, that was very anticlimactic. I thought there was gonna be more to it than that, but instead it's an old abandoned restroom. I'm gonna have to take a shower when I go home. Oh, gosh, bad day to wear shorts. Yeah, I really don't think there's much purpose in going further along this thing. That's pretty much the highlight, I guess, of Gull Point State Park. The highlight is an abandoned restroom cabin. Oh my gosh, there's another one. Get the heck out of here. Look at this. There's another abandoned cabin up here. Maybe this is the one I remember. There's 2. What the heck? I don't remember there ever being 2. Maybe that one, maybe the restroom wasn't abandoned when I was here 20 years ago. Oh gosh. Again, hopefully there's no people adorning hockey masks inside this cabin. This cabin, actually, look at these trees that have fallen all over this cabin. This looks awesome. Oh my gosh, if I were to set a horror movie, boy, look at that. How cool is that? Look at the tree branches on the roof. can't get much better than that. Cabin in the woods, The Evil Dead, Friday the 13th, or even like a witch, like Hansel and Gretel. All right, let's go. Let's see what this is all about. We're doing this. Oh, and I just saw another toilet seat. So it looks like there's 2 abandoned restroom cabins. But this one looks way more gnarly. Wow, look at this. Man. Man, how cool is that? I should film a horror movie out here on Lake Okoboji. Closed? No way! Get out of here. I really had to go. That's why I came all the way out in the middle of the woods to use a restroom. You know, most people would just pee, and this is kind of weird, so it looks like something's been going down here, and this actually has the toilet seat. Oh my gosh. Oh man, I'm taking you guys in. Little 3D action here in my vlog. Interesting. Well, here you go. 2 abandoned restroom cabins in one day, and it looks like this one's being used for something like drinking games. Is this where people come to have fun? Is this where people come from the campground to hang out? Wow, this is awesome. I love the trees though on the rooftop. All right, so again, not a whole lot to see. I guess this could be an abandoned building, or abandoned vlog now. This also has that evergreen tree on the door, and a lot of people have carved their initials here. Another linen closet thing. Okay, well, there you have it. 2 abandoned restroom cabins in one day. How exciting is that? How many vlogs have you seen that have abandoned restroom cabins in the woods? Maybe I should start a abandoned video vlog. It's not really typically my thing, but if I run across interesting abandoned locations and they're free to the public, then yeah, of course I will think about vlogging. Okay, interesting. That's amazing. I haven't been out here in, like I said, 20 years. Let's see if I can't get around this building. I don't want to like step into the marsh either. Oh wow, there's the back side of the abandoned restroom. I got a mosquito on my camera. Get off, mosquito. Look at this. Awesome. Look at that. All right. Look how close the marsh is to this. Literally like 2 feet away. There's my feet. Okay. Well, I think that about does it for today. We thought I'd be walking on a giant fallen tree next to an abandoned restroom cabin. But here I am. This isn't what I planned on today either, but here I am. Today's plan was just to eat at Taco House and then relax at a state park. I really wasn't sure. I didn't plan it out. To do kind of a food vlog slash a state park exploration vlog, which I guess I succeeded in that. This is crazy. But I forgot about this abandoned cabin that they have out here in the woods. Turns out they're both 2 abandoned restroom cabins. Whoa, whoa. All right, I'm gonna turn you around. Crazy. Let's see if I can parkour this. Oh yeah, look at that. Woo! I think all this biking lately has improved my balance somewhat. I'm not much of a climber, but here I am. Cool. Woo! All right. Time to head back. Oh, into the fireweed. Wonderful. Okay, Well, I think at that, I'm gonna turn around because this trail is, well, it has disappeared. I don't even see a trail anymore. And I don't have the appropriate hiking attire on. Well, actually, here it is again. Never mind, I did find the trail. But I think with that, this was a successful day. Not the most exciting, but something new, something a little refreshing, something decayed in the woods. All right, well, I hope you enjoyed this. I'm gonna head off this trail and see if there's any other trails worth exploring here at Gull Point State Park in Okoboji, Iowa, along the shores of West Lake Okoboji. Again, it's nice being out here in May because the weather has been so cool this year. There's not a lot of bugs or mosquitoes out yet, so I can actually enjoy the hike, which is awesome. So let's see what else is here. All right, well, I see a massive log pile over here, and it looks like there's a sign that reads service area, employees only. So this is the end of the trail. I'm really surprised those abandoned restrooms aren't broken apart and thrown in this as well. It looks like they have a camp sign right here in this pile. Interesting. All right. Well, that is the end of the road, the end of the trail, the end of the line. I'm gonna turn around and head back before I become the Wicker Man. But thanks for watching, guys. I hope you enjoyed the vlog. If you did enjoy it, give it a big thumbs up. Be sure to subscribe. I wanna do a lot more videos like this to come, exploring different regions across the United States, particularly the Midwest, because that's where I reside. But this was fun. Got a little exercise today, saw a couple abandoned bathroom cabins, and saw a beaver. It's not something I can say every day. So with that being said, it's time for me to get out of here, especially with this right behind me. Ooh. All right, let's go.